Hey guys, good morning. Well, good afternoon, rather. I literally is like stuck in my head. I need to clean up the house. Ugh, I need to do so much stuff, and I'm literally trying my best to be like the strong friend. Listen, I cannot always be the strong friend. I need to clean up. And I think part of it is that's what's wrong with me because I haven't cleaned up the house. And when I clean up the house, part of me feels so much better. Like, I feel 10 times better when my house is clean. But because it's not all of that clean, like, look, my bathroom is messed up. I have clothes. My bed is not made. I got food here. Like, that drives me insane. On top of that, it's okay. On top of that, my babies that I was supposed to be birthing, but I birthed him early. He was supposed to be due this month. Like, I was supposed to become a mom this freaking moment. And I didn't become a mother. Well, I'm still a mother, but my son's birthday is May the 8th. So for those who don't know, I lost a second child in my 5th trimester. And I know y'all probably tired of me talking about it. But I lost my second child in my 5th trimester. 5th trimester. My 5th month. I lost my baby. I am very high risk at pregnancy. So when I get pregnant, the doctor told me I cannot have sex. I cannot be doing a lot of stuff. I can't be moving furniture. I can't be picking up heavy stuff when I get pregnant. So I have to be very well rested because however I don't get past my 3rd trimester. Once I'm in my 2nd trimester, my body will start dilating and going into preterm labor. So I will literally have my baby naturally, not knowing, not in pain. The last symptom that I had, and I thought it was normal, I was literally in pain in my lower stomach. And I used to wear a trainer to push my stomach up so the baby can come back up. I know that's what happened in my 2nd trimester. I wasn't in pain. I wasn't really hurting, but I was hurting. And them moments, the last weeks, I didn't really know what was going on. My bed was a little bit higher, so I had to struggle to get on and off the bed. I was still sexually active with my husband, and I lost the baby in December. The baby was supposed to be born, like, I would have literally went in labor if my baby did not want to come early. Baby Junior, y'all, when he came out, he was fine. He was breathing. He was halfway developed. I had my baby at 18 weeks and 6 days. So I was going on 19 weeks. Same thing happened with my first baby. So my body starts to dilate going into preterm labor. I don't really know what it's called, but just know that if you have been a person, I have so many stories that, yeah, my aunt, she went through the same thing, but now she got 3 children. She was bed rested. Now she got 6 children. Like, I heard so many stories, and them type of stories do give me some kind of hope. But I don't know what it could be. I have had surgery. I have had the DNC because after you have a miscarriage, sometimes you do have to go right away into surgery. And part of me feel like that's the cause of it, the DNC. Part of me feel like that. But however, the good thing is my doctor told me that I can be a mom. I can birth my own children. There is something that they would have to stick inside so baby can stay in. So that is the next journey. I didn't really want to be very transparent. I have been walking around the bush, but when you miscarriage multiple, they call it multiple. I only miscarried two babies. I've been pregnant twice. When you miscarriage 2 babies, you become high risk. So now we know what the issue is, and dynamics, that is causing that whatever for me to go into preterm labor in my second trimester. The good thing is I am a mommy, and I did experiments birthing 2 beautiful babies. My pain, I went into natural pain. I may post my baby, and then I may not. A lot of people think because you miscarriages, a lot of people think that you are cursed. I am here to tell you it can happen to anybody. So if someone thinking that you are cursed because your body is reacting a certain way that is to save your life by God, do not believe that you are cursed because you are miscarriaging. Whoever think that you are cursed because you are miscarriaging, they are delusional. I just want to put that out there. Anybody can miscarriage a baby. Anybody. Just because you got lucky and you carry a baby full term and you had your baby, it does not mean that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm saying this because a lot of people do think that, and it's to save your life. So think about when you are pregnant and God sees something wrong with the baby or wrong with the pregnancy. What God does, he come into the midst. He said, I know that you pray for this baby, but however, it's not your time. And I'm going to take the baby back to heaven. So I want you to know that you can get pregnant, but I want you to know also not to rush your pregnancy, because once you rush your pregnancy, it can be stress, it can be being overwhelmed, it can be stress with work. Let me tell you something. If you are at a job and they are stressing you out and you're pregnant, leave. I don't care what situation you in. Leave. Because guess what? At the end of the day, your mental health is very, very important. Your mental health is very, very important. So don't let nobody stress you out. I don't care if it take you for not to answer phone calls. If it take you a while not to answer phone calls. Oh, I'm just checking on you. How's the baby doing? Those type of calls. It's okay. I want you guys to know, whoever had a miscarriage, it is okay to and I'm talking about miscarriage because Mother Days is coming up. And I don't want you guys to feel like you're not a mother, because you are a mother. If you birth babies out of your JJ, you're a mother. Whether they with you or not, they are still with you, because guess what? They are your angel babies. Those are your children. Whether you bury them, whether you had a stillbirth, those are your children. They made you become a mother that day that you birthed. Hell your baby. I wish I would have did a video, but I got pictures. I have pictures, but I wish I would have did a video of me that day. That day was beautiful. That day that I became a mother. Y'all, my baby came out breathing. So I was like, oh, he's gonna be a miracle. He's gonna breathe. He's gonna live. And I literally watched Baby Junior. Like, Baby Junior came out breathing. He was like, and at first I was literally scared. I was scared because I had like a baby moving, and he was as big as my hand. Northern was as small as my hand, but Baby Junior was as big as my hand. He was long, and he looked exactly like his father. Cute, handsome. I think Baby Junior had my nose. He was going to be my color. Both of my children was going to be my color. They wasn't going to be like their black daddy. But I just was like, you know what? I have to just stay in carriage. This wasn't an easy journey, but I think my second miscarriage, my first miscarriage, I was not strong. But this miscarriage, I felt like God was with me because I wasn't sick. I had a safe delivery. I wasn't sick at all, and I had a safe delivery. But however, with the DNC, you lose a lot of blood and you become like anemic or something like that. So with the DNC, you do lose a lot of blood. And that's the reason why. It's no joke. But as long as I get that placenta out, because what do they want to get out of you with a D&C procedure is to get the placenta out. My first pregnancy, I was sick. So, God made sure He was with me this time. First pregnancy, I almost died. I almost died with my first baby. So that's why I'm saying, like, I'm not in a rush to have children. However, I do want a baby, but I'm not in a rush. Because God knows what your body can handle at the moment. And by me just delivering a baby in December, I feel like my body is still healing. So if I were to get pregnant within, within 6 months of my just having a baby, I would feel like terrified. I would be terrified if I was pregnant right now. But thank God I'm not pregnant. I just had my cycle. My cycle just went off. So thank God that I'm not pregnant, because I would have been terrified if I was pregnant right now. Y'all, I would have been so terrified. Like, the anxiety would have been on top of the roof. So I'm like, it ain't. But by the grace of God, by the grace of God, by the grace of God, by the grace of God. And I say that because stress will kill you. Stress is the number one killer. It's the number one killer. So what I'm saying is, don't be stressed out. If it takes for you to call somebody and talk to somebody, to get your mind cleared, do so. Because sometimes we would tell ourselves, you know what, I gotta keep this inside. I don't got nobody to talk to. I can't trust anybody. I need to keep this inside. But honestly, when you talk about the things that you are going through to the right person, to God, and the right person that's not going to judge you, it's amazing. If you do not talk about it, your mind plays. So, I'm here to tell you, you have to talk about it. Gotta talk about it. Do stuff that makes you happy. Like, my house is not clean right now. It's driving me insane. So, I'm gonna try to clean it up and take a shower. Do you know that taking a shower is therapist? It's therapist. Take a shower, smell good. But me, I gotta clean up first, or eat your favorite food. Listen to some auto or something. But yeah. I just want to thank you all for just subscribing to my channel, for being here for me, for commenting to motivate me without judging me. Because there's somebody that's literally been in my shoes that miscarried multiple babies, but they had a baby now. And you know, in our mind, at our age, we feel like, oh, I'm getting old watching TV. I'm getting old. I feel like my time is never going to come. But I'm here to encourage you guys that it's going to come. It's going to come. Stop thinking about it too much. Like right now, I'm not thinking about babies right now. I know that I want one in the back of my mind. But I'm like, if I really have a baby right now, like if I get pregnant within a month or next month, I would be terrified. I would be stressed. Because I know at that moment, my doctor, as soon as I get pregnant, I can't wait like, normal people because I'm at high risk. I would have to go to the doctor weekly. Every week I would have to go to the doctor. And when you go to the doctor weekly and you're working, what do that does? That put a toe on your job. They're gonna be like, oh, I hired her, she's pregnant now, and now she gotta go to the doctor weekly. But it is against the law. I don't care what type of job you have. That's why I had to leave my other job. These jobs are getting out of control. I feel bad for the pregnant moms right now. The single moms that have to work while they're pregnant. And you at high risk. And the reason why I feel bad is because these jobs, they don't care. They don't care, y'all. They will literally have you going to work. Let me go in the living room because it's about time for me to get something to eat. But they will have you going to work knowing that you are high risk. Now, it's a difference if you're working from home. But they will have you going to work knowing that you are high risk. And they will have you going to a job. I'm getting ready to eat a banana. But yeah, they will have you going to a job and telling you, oh, you're not able to go to your doctor's appointment. You got a doctor's note. These jobs are willing to fire you. And how I know is because I've seen it. They're willing to fire you because how I know is because I see it. But these doctors are willing to fire you because you have to freaking go to the doctor. What? Even working from home, they will fire you. They don't care. They do not care. That's how I be telling my husband, like, these jobs, I'd rather to work my business. However, I am in the corporate. But if I was pregnant, I would not be able to be in the corporate. I would have to literally have a good paying job that is working from home. And I'm going to be honest with you, y'all. We are just get the government out the chair. Like, for real. Get them out the office. Get them out. The only thing, I don't know what Joe Biden is doing. People are getting evicted. Everything is going up. People are struggling to feed. People are going through, even white people. People are struggling day by day. People do not have money. The people that you probably see shopping on a regular basis, half of the time their bills are not paid. Or they're using credit cards. Credit cards are not money. It's credit. That's why I call credit cards, because it's credit. It's not your money. But it's insane. America. It's insane. We struggle. And so many people want to come to America, but we struggle over here. I know that they struggle in different countries. We literally struggle over here. It's not safe for someone to live outside in America. The rapes, you will get raped. And once you get raped, you probably will be infected with HIV. Like, all of that stuff you have to think about. So that's why a majority of us is working multiple jobs. Like, at this point of time, I'm glad that I don't have a child right now, because I would have to buy Pampers, I would have to stop my shopping, I would have to do all of that and above. I'm like, dang, because I was really about to have a baby right now. But can I afford to buy Pampers right now? Can I afford to buy formula? In case I sign up for a WIC, which I probably will get approved for, but then you're married, so you can't get food stamps. You won't be able to get all of that. And if you lie your application, I mean, you can get it, but you'll have to lie your application. If you get caught, that is on your record. So, yeah, you have to be careful. Especially if you're married. So, I'm going to continue with my content. I'm going to continue working and doing what I'm supposed to do. And then once I say that, okay, I got this amount of money saved up. Okay, husband. Okay, babe. Let's try again to have our baby, because we'll be successful. But 9 times out of 10, babies just come. Like, my second baby, we didn't plan it. First baby, we planned it. I took, the doctor gave me medication, Clomid. I took that medication and I got pregnant. That medication can get you twin babies. I thank God that I just got one baby. Oh, I remember that day when I didn't know I was pregnant, y'all, and I was cleaning up. I don't know, was it me being dramatic or what? But I would tell you, I was cleaning up, y'all. Literally, I almost fell out. That day, and I remember I was walking out the house and out of breath, just walking to the car. We didn't stay upstairs and downstairs. We stayed on the first floor. I remember just walking to the car out of breath. I was feeling so heavy and diluted. That day forward, and my stomach kept cramping. I was like, something is not right. My face was getting a little fatter. I was like, I'm pregnant. In my mind, in the back of my mind, I was like, I'm pregnant. But no, I'm not pregnant. Girl, something was like, I had just got my credit card that day, and I went to Target, and I got 2 pregnancy tests. I went back to back, girl. I got the pink dye pregnancy test first response, and then I got the one that had the word on it. Because my friend, she was like, if you're pregnant, go back and get the one with the word on it saying. And I was like, okay. Girl, I took that pregnancy test. I was pregnant. That thing said pregnant. I called my husband quick, fast, in a motherfucking hurry. And I was like, babe. That was my first pregnancy ever. Never been pregnant in my life until that day. My life changed. Lost that baby. Boom. My life changed. Okay. And everybody was happy for me too. And then I lost that baby. I did tell early. I was so excited. I probably told y'all at 4 weeks. Not thinking that nothing was going to happen. Because when you get pregnant, you literally don't think that something is going to happen to you. That's what I'm saying. Be careful with your words. Because what I went through, that's what I'm saying. Like, you cannot, y'all need to be careful. Those who got children that's growing up, those who have, be careful how you use your words. For real. Because that same thing can happen to you. Be careful how you use your words. Or that same thing can happen to a child. You got to be careful how you use your words. Oh, I got a daughter. She's so. She haven't had children yet. Okay. That's good. But be careful how you use your words because you can. I'm telling you, it's the truth. I have someone that I know. I lost my baby first. So her daughter started having her first baby. And I remember telling her, I lost my baby, da da da. And she was concerned, but I didn't really want to put that on her. Me, I'm the type of person when I go through something, I don't like to put stuff on my friends and family. I rather to get resources and reach out to people to get those help and then seek the Lord. But yeah, she called me at the end of the month of April, and she said, "Hey, baby, how you doing?" I said, "I'm doing good." I said, "I'm doing fine. You know, I heal. I'm doing good." Because I have a lot of older friends. And she said, "Well," and I knew something was wrong because I can hear the tone of her voice. I said, "You okay?" She said, "No, I'm not okay." And I said, "Okay." And I said, "Well," and it was like she didn't want to tell me, you know. But she was like, "Because you went through it and you've been through it, how do you get through it?" And I said, I just, I, I just heal. That's all I can say. I just heal. I just prayed. I cried. I heal. I cried. Because you gotta let it out. Do as much crying as possible. Because you gotta let it out. You have to let it out. Cry as much as possible. She said, how do you maintain? How do you, I said, I just did it. I'm strong. I'm very strong black woman. And I didn't even think I was strong. And I said, well, I've been through this situation before. And I said I'm used to it. But I heal. I said, because God had already prepared me to what can possibly, but I'm healed. And I know what my body does now. And that's what made me be at ease. It's because I know what my body does. So I felt very at ease when I was able to tell my story to her. And I'm blessed. I'm very blessed. I'm a very happy person to be able to get up knowing that I wasn't ready for a child. Because sometimes in the back of your mind, you're like, damn, is I really ready? Like, you have those thoughts, like, when you get pregnant. Like, dang, is I really ready to be a mom? And that's something that you really have to think about. Like, is I'm really ready? But when God sees that your body is doing something and God is protecting you, he will just get in the midst. That's all. That's how I look at it. I look at it like that. But enough is enough, y'all. I just wanted to say that because Mother's Day is coming up and I really don't want anybody to just, for the women who have not conceived as of yet, I've been there too. I cried when I got my period. I cried. I was thinking like, oh, I can't conceive. I can't conceive. I used to wake my husband up in the middle of the night. But thank God I got to experience birthing. holding my baby, smelling my baby. Oh, when you miscarriage, they do got a scent to them, and it's a scent that never goes away. A lot of times when people, I wouldn't really say miscarriage. I would say preterm labor. Miscarriage is when, to me, the meaning of miscarriage is when your baby fall in the toilet. That's the meaning of miscarriage to me. If that's how I picture it, and I figure, I think that's how other people probably picture it too. I'm not sure, but when people think about miscarriage, they thinking about a bloody baby in a toilet, or just a bloody baby. My baby, they took my baby a bath. Um, yeah, they took my baby a bath, y'all. They cleaned my baby up. My baby was able to stay in a room with me several days, like until it was time for me to go home. I literally kept my baby in the room with me. I was at the Rex Hospital. I was in the labor room. They put my baby in the cart thingy. I kept my baby with me the whole time I was there. We didn't have a funeral for the baby because my baby was too young. And I'm like, well, if my baby was like older, like a stillborn, then of course. But we didn't have a funeral for the baby because my baby was still young. So I don't really know what they do with the baby, but they took him. They took my baby. Somebody said that they keep the babies in a drawer. I mean, a jar, and they keep them. But there are so many ways that you can have a baby. Like, so many ways. So many ways that you can have a baby. So the way technology is now. But you just have to have the perfect insurance. But anyhow. But yeah. I'm tired. Happy Thursday. I hope you guys enjoy this video of my chit chat video. I gotta clean up so that way I can feel